Warning! There are spoilers ahead. Do not proceed unless you have watched the movie. Ah, the Sabre-Tooth. What a joyful film it is. The animation, the art, the voice acting, just everything about it. But what makes it so great? Well, here is why. And here is my review on the greatest Armymen stop motion of all time. One of the things required for a great movie is the storytelling and backstory. The Sabre-Tooth not only achieves this goal, but goes above and beyond in completing it. The story starts out with the intro. It tells the viewer what's going on in the story. As if you watched the film, which I hope you did, spoilers, you will know that the Sabre-Tooth was on the island, was on the hill on the island. The Tans did a couple of assaults. All failed up to the point where the film takes place. You then get the cameraman. He's trying to record some propaganda about the Green Soldier and how their morale is low. The film's storytelling shows us not just what's going on, but just why they're fighting for their own cause. The Tans, they want it because they want to defeat the Greens. The Greens want it because, well, in my opinion, because they want to survive. Michael Akkarman, the creator of the Sabre-Tooth, knew what he was doing in creating this film. He has a wiki, and he even has a wiki on the Sabre-Tooth, which it gets a lot more information about the film. But to wrap things up about the backstory and storytelling, I would have to rate it a 10 out of 10. Why? Well, just look at it. It's storytelling all over. You can tell what's going on in the background. It's just, you really get the audience attention with this film. This film's storytelling. Humor. How could I forget? Well, you might be wondering, why is this film funny? Well, one thing for sure, it has some funny quotes in it.
Every assault we've carried out has been with his dumbass bulldozer tactics. How many times does it take for a dumb shit to realize he's a dumb shit?
Move forward! Get up! Keep moving forward! Fucking shit! Get this goddamn thing out of the dirt!
The quotes make the film even more watchable. It's just the quotes. I love the quotes. There are so many quotes that are even just not funny. It's what the dialogue. It's really what makes this part of it. What makes this film stand out. For the humor, I have to rate it 9 out of 10. Why? Well, I just thought the dialogue could explain the lore beyond what happened before the Sabre-Tooth. But other than that, the dialogue and humor is straight on. In my opinion, dramatic or just emotional attachment to characters is an important aspect in every film. The Sabre-Tooth really accomplishes this. Here is an example of what I'm talking about.
Alright, let's split up! Okay, let's... Alright, get up there and help the sergeant clean up this mess. You got balls of steel, I'll give you that. This never gets any better.
Alright, let's go.
We're done. We surrender, we're giving up.
Get out of here.
Please don't shoot, we're giving up.
I believe you. Come here.
So as you can see, the character are starting to bond. And even before this, Shamrock had even more emotional attachment as long with the other characters in the Sabre-Tooth. But in this scene, this is how the emotional attachment really forms up in this scene. Continue watching to see what I mean.
Believe it or not, I'm a little relieved.
You're relieved. You know, you're the first Green I've spoken to. The shit out of my ass. I would never expect one of you guys to say you're relieved.
Well, it's true. Your first time in green country.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, we're from the desert. There's plants and trees and flowers. And it's beautiful. It's fucking awful.
Honestly, I can't wait to see the desert.
Well, let's go.
Die, Sandman! Shit! Don't say anything on you! Damn it! I'm so tired of this happening.
Sarge! Hold still! Medic! Someone get a medic over here! Oh, it's not too bad, Sarge. You'll be alright.
As you saw there, the emotional attachment with the two soldiers when they were getting along was so well made. Then they had added tension when the guy was trying to, you know, ruin that mutual conversation. And then the emotional attachment really occurred when the sergeant got shot. This is how the whole emotional attachment really comes to play. Emotional attachment, perfect score, 10 out of 10. The realism of the film was top notch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's an example. Here are some more examples, like the green screen when they go up top of the hill. And here's just another hidden gem right there with the guy who spiked onto the I guess just spike, I guess. And then so basically I would have to rate the realism, perfect score, 10 out of 10. I want to say the Sabre-Tooth is just such a great film. I honestly and truthfully have watched this film 31 times since I started this hobby. The Sabre-Tooth and the other films that Michael Ackerman made were the films that inspired me to do what I do today. If it wasn't for Ackerman, my channel wouldn't be here. And if it was, it might have not been here longer. Michael Ackerman inspired us all. Michael Ackerman inspired us to go all the way and create these stop motion animations. Stop motion is an art. Michael Ackerman perfected that art with Armymen. He inspired us to not just create our own films, but to act on those wishes and inspire others just like he did. The lesson I want y'all to learn from this film review is this guy deserves an Oscar, because what he did is what you guys can do if you try hard enough. We all can do. This guy inspired people to create, to learn, and to thrive with creating film. If this man got an Oscar for stop motion, he deserves it. Because this man, Michael Akkarman, the creator of Plastic Apocalypse, is truly the grandfather and father of Armymen stop motion. Thank you for all the inspiration and all the things you have done for this community.